Hey fellow Sojourners, welcome back to the channel. If you've been following along, gotten to know me, you probably figured out that I'm an introspective, philosophical kind of guy. In fact, you might even say that I overthink, well, everything. And so after 6 months on the road, I feel like I've gotten a master class and some hard life lessons. Today, I'm going to share with you my 6 thoughts and 6 things I've learned in the first 6 months of van life. Let's get into it. Truth number 1, seasons or phases. When I first started van life, I thought seasons were 3 months long, dictated by the tilt of the earth on its axis as it rotates the sun. And what I've come to realize is that seasons are really phases of your life. They can last days or they can last decades. And you really have to embrace whatever season you're in. For me, my 1 to 2 year van life trip has turned into a 5-year plan. Will I make it 5 years? Don't know. But I will tell you this, I've enjoyed this more than I thought I would, and I've learned to embrace every moment of it. Whether I'm really happy that day or really sad that day, I embrace the day, I embrace this phase of my life for what it is. And it brings me a lot of joy. Truth number 2, buy the reality, not the fantasy. When I first bought a van, I envisioned moments like this one, staying in beautiful forests next to clear brooks or waterfalls or on precious bays. And while I've certainly gotten to do plenty of that, I bought the influencer's dream and not the reality. The truth is, I spend about 60% of my time in established campgrounds, about 20% of my time in parking lots like this one, or in Walmart or other type parking lots, and about 20% of my time actually boondocking in these epic locations. In part, it's because of the logistics of doing anything, and in part, it's because of my own nature. These are things I didn't learn about myself until I got into a van. But what I came to realize is because I'm such a planner, because I'm so OCD, it's very hard for me to go boondocking because I don't like rocking up to a place without a plan. I like being in established campgrounds more than I thought. And while boondocking is completely fantastic and I do love doing it, after 3 or 4 days, I'm usually ready to head back to civilization. The truth is, when I bought my van, I bought it and built it out with tens of thousands of dollars of upgrades based on an influencer's fantasy rather than what my reality was. So my advice to you is, figure out what your reality is and buy your reality, not the fantasy. Truth number 3, the van life time paradox. For some magical reason, van life warps the laws of time and space. If Google says it's gonna take you 4.5 hours to get somewhere, you better plan 6. I've thought about this and I'm gonna do a whole video and blog post on why everything takes longer in a van. But the reality is, everything takes longer in a van, in part because you'll seize the opportunity. If you happen to pass a laundromat, you're probably gonna stop and do laundry because you don't know when you're gonna be at a laundromat next. If you pass a grocery store that you happen to like, you're probably gonna stop there. When you move, everything has to be secured and locked down. So instead of just walking in and flipping the keys to your car, you're gonna spend 10 to 15 minutes prepping your van for it to move. In effect, the freedom to go anywhere forces you to slow down. For me, I was originally moving every 2 to 3 days, and what I've realized is my sweet spot is about 2 weeks. I like being in a place 2 weeks. That gives me time to see everything I want to see. Before, I felt like I was leaving with more regrets than happy memories because I regretted all the things I wasn't seeing as opposed to what I got to see. Hey, real quick, if you're enjoying this content, please hit the like and subscribe button and let the algorithm know that this is great content. On with the video. Truth number 4, Americans are great people. Before I did van life, I lived in France for a year, in part because of my disenchantment with what I see in the United States. I see people getting really angry at each other and talking so meanly and nasty to each other on social media. The vitriol, the hatred that is present in our people right now was simply too much for me to bear. But the great news for you, and I'll tell you all this, when I started van life, I've talked to people all over this great country of ours. People of every political stripe and persuasion, people with very different viewpoints than me. And guess what? We walked away as friends. I've had small town police offer me safe parking for the night. I've had fellow RVers jump to my aid when I had mechanical issues. I've had people offer me to join them for dinner because they realized I was traveling alone. All of these strangers have treated me so kindly and so wonderfully. So I'm going to tell you this, if you're presently losing faith in America, don't. Because our strength is still our people, their kindness, their compassion, their greatness. America as a country may have its current problems, but its people aren't one of them. What you see online, that's not who's really out there. Truth number 5, van life is way more expensive than you think. I think there's an illusion that everybody believes that living in a van is going to be so much cheaper than living in an apartment or living in a quote normal life. Let me tell you, it's not. State parks now push $50 to $70 a night. A really nice KOA, several $100s a night. The one break I've had is with my 1,000 Trails membership, and let me tell you, if you're interested in 1,000 Trails, please use my referral link below. I can put you in touch with a membership specialist I trust, and usually we can save you hundreds of dollars off the then published price on the 1,000 Trails website. So please consider using my referral link below. 1,000 Trails has made this lifestyle affordable for me, but if I didn't have 1,000 Trails, I'm not sure it would be. I'm gonna do a whole video on van life expenses, and I'm showing you right now the spreadsheet I've used to track. I've tracked every expense since I've started van life, and let me tell you, it adds up. It added up much quicker than I thought. From gasoline to camping to just everyday expenses to touring places, the cost of van life is gonna blow your mind. Truth number 6, you can't see it all. When I first started van life, I had this vision I was gonna see the country, and that I would do that in 1 to 2 years. To put things in perspective, America has 63 national parks. That does not include national forests or national points of interest. There are some 95,000 miles of coastline if you count major lakes in the United States of America. So the reality is, you could spend years just going from national park to truly see it all. But you're never gonna see it all. You're never gonna check every box. So van life gives you a bit of freedom to decide what's really important to you. But the greatest benefit of van life is it not only changes how you see the world and how the world sees you, but how you see yourself. Because as a van lifer, the world will start seeing you differently, and you will start seeing yourself differently. And as long as you can maintain perspective on that, it's gonna be an enriching experience like none other. I hope you've enjoyed my first 6 months of van life observations. Do you live van and RV life? If so, drop me a comment and tell me some life lessons you've learned along the way. Thinking about joining the van and RV community? Let me know what you're hoping to discover about yourself along the journey in the comments. As always, if you've enjoyed this content, please hit the like and subscribe button, turn on notifications, and drop us that comment. Let me know what you think. Thanks for watching. Take care.